What's up, everyone? Derek Fox here. We are back recapping episode 2 of MasterChef Generation. Last week, we saw the boomers compete for their apron. Oh my goodness, if I've ever seen a bunch of boomer dishes, this was it. They all cook the same. They plate the same. Every one of them puts rice in a ring mold. It's a starch, a veg, a protein. They should have all just went at the same time, put all their dishes up at the same time, and we could have got through that episode in 5 minutes. But there were some stories to tell. Rebecca was up first. I do have to say, you can tell this lady's been through some shit. She is tough, thick-skinned, can dish it out, not scared of the judges at all. We even hear her tell Gordon Ramsay to fuck off. I did that once. I was probably the first because the way everyone on the fourth wall and all the camera people, they went so quiet you could hear a pin drop in the MasterChef kitchen, and it also didn't air. I put a little Brussels sprout leaf on top of my creamy polenta, and Gordon was like, "What is this? I want more." And I was like, "It's a garnish. Fuck off." Probably one of my favorite moments that never made it to the TV. Anyway, Rebecca dish sounds amazing and probably was super tasty. A fried pork chop with whipped potatoes and a jalapeno cream sauce. Delicious. The problem is she plates this thing like she's the lunch lady at a federal prison. It looked like slop with a pork chop stuck in a pile of slop. Rebecca, scroll my Instagram. Take some notes. Let's plate your food better. I would love to help you. When you get eliminated, because it's inevitable, only one person's making it, and I'm sorry, Rebecca, you're not going all the way. Come chat with me. I can give you some tips. God, that sounds so arrogant of me to say that, but I mean, seriously, I predict Rebecca goes down as team captain. She makes it to team captain of a team challenge. She's got that in her. She should be a captain. But I feel like heat of the MasterChef kitchen, the pressure of the team challenge is going to be too much. So that's my prediction with Rebecca. Moving on. Got a Derek in the kitchen. Man, this one went quick and also really bummed me out. Derek did an Asian pork belly with smoked Gouda grits and a quail egg. I would love to redo this dish. I'm probably going to redo this dish. For Derek, I think he should have cooked the pork belly in a pressure cooker. Problem is, pork belly in 45 minutes is a terrible idea. It's not possible. It's not going to come out the way you want it. So he sliced it thin. He's cooked it in a pan. He's added his sauce. It's fine, but this one should have been Asian shrimp. You should have done shrimp with this and over the grits. And instead of a quail egg, I know that sounds fancy, but doing a sunny side up quail egg, it's nothing. You put it in the pan, you turn the pan off. Poached egg, I think, would have been a much better idea. Done a full-size egg, not a quail egg. Poach a full-size egg. Let that be your sauce that runs over the grits and should have been shrimp. And that would have been spectacular. Get some really thin, long-sliced green onions on top. I just feel like it was such a good idea. But then when the Gordon says that the Gouda is not the right cheese for the grits, I kind of disagree. I think Gouda is a great cheese in your grits, but maybe in this case with the richness of the pork belly, too much. And then Gordon said the grits were gummy. That's the worst way. That's it. You're out. He says they're gummy, you're out. Just know it. Future MasterChef people. If Gordon says it's gummy, you're out. He hates that texture. Pay attention. So, sadly, Derek's dish was not Gouda enough. I really wanted to see more of him. I liked the idea of the dish. I feel like it was more innovative than the other boomer dishes. It was the least boomer dish up there, and yet he got the axe. Anyway, moving on. Well, if you are MasterChef fans, you know when you see Warren, this is a combination. This is if you took DNA of Tommy and DNA of Leslie and made a human. And I don't want to say if you took those two and made a baby because no one wants that visual, although I just gave it to you. Warren is a clone of Tommy and Leslie to the T. You can tell by his energy and his character that he is getting an apron before you even see his food. Let's talk about his dish. Chicken piccata with some kind of fennel, lemon, caper piccata sauce and whipped potatoes. Again, I don't know about these guys this year. Everyone is whipping potatoes and everyone is ring molding their rice. This piccata over some smashed baby heirloom tomatoes, that would have been spectacular because you need a little texture. Just whipped potatoes on everything is just driving me nuts. I'm already whipped potato out. We still got 2 more generations to go. Save it on the whipped potatoes. This was also, again, a boomer dish. At least the fennel was a little bit of an elevation from your normal piccata. But then there's Joe. Joe says it's children's food. Joe, you're crazy, and we can tell you're spoiled, because if fennel is children's food, you grew up spoiled. Congratulations, Warren. We look forward to seeing your character and attitude, and I hope that you can elevate some food more than just adding fennel to a piccata. But I think he's gonna float. He's gonna float by. I think I'm gonna call Warren top 14. Okay, Horacio again. Fucking boomer dish. Rice in the souffle cup, dumped out on the dish. He did a moqueca, which I guess is a shrimp stew from Brazil. I don't know, man. Like, put a twist on it. Just cooking shrimp and peppers with rice. They're not wrong. The shrimp was cooked really nice. You could see it on the TV, firm, but not overcooked. I can't with the rice. I would be out there. I wish this was season 1 when they walked around and just cut people for just bad technique right out the gate. The rice go in the rice mold. I would be like, you're it, you're out, you're done. But I guess they're skating by because they're all boomers, and that's all they know how to do. Yeah, I don't know. This is my shock. I don't know how he made it through, because it was just so simple to me. Then again, you got Joe saying, did you take the skin off the peppers? I'm pretty sure in a traditional boomer dish, they've never taken the skin off a pepper to save their life. Joe's just really trying to be the asshole this year. You can see it. I guess I'm here for it. At first, I was like, geez, Joe, let's take it down a notch. And now I'm just like, Joe, send these fuckers home. So far, millennials got this. I can't wait to see what Gen Z does, which we got to see a little preview of Nick Giovanni. Congratulations, Nick. You're living out my best dreams. All I ever wanted was what you got, Nick. Great job. I don't know. Can you come on the podcast and give me a lesson? I need to learn some new tricks because you're killing it. I wish I got to go on MasterChef and be like, here I am as a judge. I should. There's more losers than there are winners. Maybe next season you'll see Chef Derrick Fox march out and be like, you're all going to lose except for one of you. Get ready to join my podcast. Next, we had Chris. His friends call him Geeks. Chris, I'm going to call you Gigs. I want to be your friend. You look amazing for 60. Show me the ways. I hope that I look like Chris when I turn 60. He's a lot. I think he is going to go the distance. We get a little shot of him giving Gordon and Aaron fitness class. Aaron, you clearly have never done a jumping jack in your life, and you need to lay off the tacos and do some more push-ups. That was sad, my friend. But again, here we go. The most boomer dish of all. Salmon, spinach, and rice. You know what? Save that as an outtake. That was terrible, and that's what I get. That's what this dish should be called. Sandwich rice. Salmon, spinach, and rice. Hey, you cooked that salmon great. It was cooked perfectly. But where's the innovation? Just salmon with spinach and rice? I don't know. Like a paella or something. Like, do some kind of... Why does it have to be salmon and rice? This is the one where I want the potato puree. This dish, whip me up some potato puree. Let's do some crispy... Like, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words with this one because the technique was sound, and I really like Chris. I like his background. I like where he's coming from. I like that he's healthy in the kitchen. It's extremely hard to do. Do you know how hard it is to stay in this kind of shape when you're literally eating food every 15 minutes of the day? It's impossible, and yet he's done it. Like Joe said, he's honest, and I trust this guy. I would go into battle with this guy. He's got discipline. You can't be 60 and look this good without discipline. I just hope that with his apron and moving forward, he can show the world that he can adapt and elevate, because that's what he's going to need to do to stay in this MasterChef kitchen. Next was Cowboy Al. I'm going to save you all the disappointment. Cowboy Al, you got so lucky you made it this far. You would not survive one team challenge for sure. And you probably would cut yourself and burn yourself in the pressure of the MasterChef kitchen. I could just see by your station and how frantic you were, it would have been a disaster. I mean, you burnt the venison right in front of the judges and then started over. And then you forgot the asparagus on your plate. and you put a raw tomato on. I mean, you did so many MasterChef fails in one dish before even getting an apron. I don't know. Cowboy Al, please let this be the last we see of you. Moving on, Christopher. Well, this is a story we haven't seen in the MasterChef kitchen before. His dad was serving over in Japan and knocked some lady up in his 20s. And then a year ago, his dad's like 70 something, finds out about his kid Christopher through 23andMe. Surprise! You've had a kid living in Japan who now lives in America. Wild. This is a wild story, but super cool. Like, he gets to cook for his dad for the first time in the MasterChef kitchen. Like, he's only known him a year. Wow. You know what I like about Chris? He comes in to the MasterChef kitchen super humble, super grateful, and so organized. I really like this guy. I think he's going to be top 5. I do, because the dish that he did, a traditional Japanese fried chicken, but again, the fucking rice in the souffle dish. You don't have to do it. Guys, we can just scoop the rice and put the chicken on top of it. I love the pickled dragon fruit, especially the purple. The purple's flavorless. I always think it needs something. Doing a quick pickle on that, brilliant. Let's cut it into tiny little pieces. Shave it like julienne, and pile it up like a little nest on top of the chicken as a garnish. We could have made this dish even more beautiful. But I will give you, this dish had a lot of technique and also was less of a boomer dish as far as flavor. Christopher, I think you have a long road ahead of you if you cook like this every challenge. My biggest fear for you is that you guys don't know. When you get into this MasterChef kitchen and you have your first team challenge, cream rises to the top extremely fast and everyone else just sinks. It's wild to see how bad people do in the first team challenge. It sucks. It's not fun. So we'll see. I can't wait till we get to that episode. But we got 2 more generations to go. So tune in tomorrow night for the next generation of MasterChef. Thank you guys. If you like this, like and subscribe. And we got more coming. And stay tuned to new episodes of A Bunch of Losers. I got many chefs from many Gordon Ramsay shows coming up. So stay tuned. Make sure you are subscribed. We got good stuff coming. And then, did you see my Leslie interview? I got Leslie. Go watch.